Today, we're at Mount Ida East Peak in Salmon Arm, BC. So, let's go.
So the path that we took to get to the East Peak is that we started at the end of Shaw Road. So we drove all the way to the end of Shaw Road where you couldn't really drive anymore and then parked along here. This is where the All Trails map tells you to start for the East Peak. Now from here all the way up to here, as you can see this little red dot over here, this is all drivable. If you had a high clearance vehicle, you weren't afraid to get your car a bit muddy, but this is definitely all drivable. We saw some individuals drive theirs and they kept going further on that pathway. So this is all drivable and a lot quicker. We walked it. It's not that difficult to walk. It's relatively flat with some incline, but mostly just kind of, you know, it looked like a logging road or a service road. It's not paved by any means or anything like that. So from here, you can still keep walking that way. We accidentally did walk that way. So just keep note, there isn't really that great of a sign. You'll see in the video, the sign is kind of hidden and it's a little bit further down, but there's a little clearance here and that's where you could probably park your car. And from here, we walked all the way up to the East Peak. Now you'll see this other little dot here. This had, and you'll see in the video, kind of two ways to go. I'm not sure which way is the better way, but we went one way and we just stuck with that way. So the East Peak is up here and that's where we stop. So hopefully you like the rest of the video.
We've gone down this path, which you could definitely drive down and probably park over here. And now we're gonna go up down this one. We did walk past it and had to backtrack, but this is where we are gonna go. So when you come to this crossroads, you just keep going straight up. You can see the little orange markers to go up. And then, yeah. So we've come across our first obstacle down there. You just kind of go under it. So far the trail's kind of steep, coming up this way, but overall it's still not that difficult. There's not like roots or anything. There's a few roots across, but not rocky or anything. Still manageable, still a moderate trail, but overall quite steep so far. Around 2 hours and 58 minutes to get to the top, to the peak. We did stop and have a little bit of a break before changing the trails to come up this way. So the first part of Mount Ida East Peak Trail is basically like a logging type road, so you could definitely drive up there if you had a high clearance vehicle. We walked up it and parked further down where All Trails mentioned for you to park. And then we kind of walked past it and had to go back and we saw the trail to come up. The second half of the trail to come up is a lot steeper. You definitely can't drive. There are some dirt bikers that were using that same path that we were taking. But after that, it's a kind of a steep incline. There are some obstacles that as you keep going that you'll have to like overcome, but nothing that's too terrible. It is definitely a moderate trail. It has a lovely view once you get to the top, and I would definitely recommend bringing bug spray. We did not. There's lots of mosquitoes that were kind of attacking us the whole time as we did the second part of the trail. and I can't think of anything else. Definitely a beautiful view. You can see Enderby on one side, Salmon Arm on the other, so well worth the trek if you're in the Salmon Arm area. So there is a sign right there, but as you can see, it's really easy to miss. And this is an easier path to get up. We didn't take this way, we went up the more direct one over there, but we came from the other side this way when we walked past it. So you can see how you can easily miss. I guess there's a marker there, but they're all over the place. You could easily miss it on our way over. So we actually forgot to do the outro of this video, so here it is now. It took us a total of 6 hours to complete this trek. That's round trip. It was a there and back type trail. We didn't do the loop. We'll do maybe that at some other time. The loop takes you to the West Peak. We just did the East Peak today. So hopefully you've liked this video, so please like and subscribe. Thanks.